Remember, with regard to the Trump agenda, there were three key factors. The first was regulatory relief, which we've been talking about for quite some time. The second was tax reform, and the third is infrastructure spending. So those three policy pillars would help drive economic growth from around 2% to hopefully around 3%. So, the problem has been there's been almost no progress on tax reform. Infrastructure, no one even talks about anymore. A lot of the oxygen's been sucked out of the room in Washington due to healthcare repeal and replace. So the only thing we've gotten so far is regulatory relief. Now, fortunately, that's important for the economy and markets and has been marginally helpful. We think in particular investors should be locked in on regulatory relief and avoid getting too consumed with the potential for tax reform and infrastructure, as we've been arguing for the last 12 months. You can think about it this way. If you can position yourself to have good investments that can benefit from regulatory reform, you're in good shape. And then if we get tax reform, if we get infrastructure spending, can do even better, that's a great place to be. Where you don't want to be is focus on something where you absolutely need tax reform or you're going to have a money loser or a more de minimis gain. More broadly looking forward, if the agenda can be implemented and the congressional Republicans and Democrats can find some bipartisan compromise, economic growth will be better, all things being equal. If we don't get tax reform and infrastructure spending, we're more of a 2 to 2.5% economy. If we can get those other two planks of the platform done, then we could be a 3% economy again.
All investments are subject to risk, including the possible loss of the money you invest. For more information about SkyBridge Capital Multi-Advisor Hedge Fund Portfolio Series G, call 1-888-759-2730 to obtain a prospectus. Investment objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and other important information about a fund are contained in the prospectus. Read and consider it carefully before investing. This webcast is for educational purposes only. We recommend that you consult a professional advisor about your individual situation.